Hello and welcome back to Urban Anime Podcast, where we discuss your favorite topics: comics, manga, DC, Marvel, whatever we decide we want to talk about. Um, and today's video is on One Piece, chapter 1085. As you know, it's your hostess with the mostest, Big Ruff, Big Dog Ruff, the biggest. And I'll allow my co-hosts to introduce themselves.
It's your boy Law. What do you do?
What's your Montana car? I go harder than your father, and we gonna leave it at it.
It's your boy Cowboy Woody.
And today we have a special guest. I'll allow him to introduce himself. Go ahead.
Hey, what up, everybody? It's Pauly D, aka your girl's favorite white boy. I'm here. The hell it's set straight. Let's go.
All right. So,
Hey, 10 out of 10 intro.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
out
shit
of
caught
10
me off
intro.
guard. You prepared yourself.
I said the wrong name, but I got the point across. I'm good. Ain't nobody need to know my real name.
All right. So, chapter 1085. We seen a lot this chapter. I actually made notes because, I was like, damn, this is a lot of shit. Let's start off. Let's go, Shamar. Thoughts on the chapter?
All right, so in 1085, we saw COBRA talking with Emu. And y'all saw all the shadowy figures that Emu summoned when they spoke the meaning of the word D, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I had an idea that I think I might have an idea what Emu devil fruit might be. And it might be the mythical Zoan fruit model chimera.
Mm.
What do y'all think? Because all those shadows all transformed because of her ability, and also transformed the five elders into animals that were into shadowy animals that was also things of what a chimera would look like. They had the eagle up there that kind of looked like Morgan. There was a bull. I think there was a
Yeah.
lion.
I'm
Not-
looking at it. I'm looking at it now, and I thought about that same thing earlier, but hear me out. What if they are not connected to Emu, and that's just them transforming, and that's just Oda's doing his
Oh.
silhouette shit?
That's what I was thinking.
Because
That's what
That's
I
what I
was
was
thinking.
thinking too.
because when you look at it on the right, the shadow that's there kind of looks like the same shadow we seen. Either the one on the right or the one on the left look like the shadow we seen at Egghead. That was on a little screen.
I think I might know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I actually went back and I screenshotted it on my phone so I could zoom in to see it really good, because I had that same thought. And I also thought about, I was cooking the bird nigga in the background.
The Griffin.
Maybe he could be Griffin. I'm thinking
That's what I'm
Zoan.
going with. I think,
I'm
yeah,
thinking Zoan, but hear me
I'm
out.
calling the Griffin.
Human, know me. Model, human. Wait. What is
I just want to part in that I think it would be crazy for Oda to drop 5 mythical Zoan fruits out of nowhere. So I kind of like the Chimera ability, but I don't think it would be the mother of all monsters. I think it would be model Typhoon, the father of all monsters.
Mm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because all of its Greek, Typhoon is literally the biggest danger that ever faced the gods in Greek mythology. Like the Titans weren't shit, the Gigantes weren't shit. Typhoon was that guy, and it took all of Olympus and its forces to take out.
Mm.
And they couldn't even kill him. They could not even kill him. They had to seal him in the deepest pits of Tartarus.
I knew they didn't kill him. I had to think they had to kill that man.
And X, while you give your thoughts on that, to add to what's going on, another big reveal. Well, two big reveals is Alabasta. Their bloodline is deep. So whoever gave they theory that that whole family was D related. Congrats to you. Another thing is what King Cobra said about Emu, about him or her. But since he said king, even though Alabasta had a queen, but I'm leaning more towards the king. How Emu was mentioned, possibly mentioned as one of the original kings. So now we got the whole discussion: is time travel possible outside of the devil fruit, or how is that going to play out now? Unless
I actually
somehow,
have a theory on that.
yeah.
I think that this emu isn't the same emu from all that time ago. I don't think so. Because, like, we look at all the royal families, right? And we see how everything's done with celestial dragons. And the number one that it always makes me think of is, and this is a real throwback to just random character, Shelley, Sabo's younger brother, how he was
Yeah.
shaped up to be the king. I like to think that if Emu is Princess Lily from all that time, she's just continued her bloodline. Like, she
That's what I
found
think.
somebody and did what Big Mom did, killed off the husband, and then just like reproduced. And then that person is just the embodiment of what Emu is supposed to represent. And it's been passed down that far.
I fucked with that one.
See, that will
That's
work,
And the reason
but
I think that is because I think time travel being the big thing that was revealed in Wano for how the samurai got through time, because that's the only time related ability we've gotten
right.
besides like aging or like melting shit by advancing it in time. So I think it would be insane if, because we know that D can be in the bloodline, sure, but we also know that D is basically everybody that is a descendant of the original crew of Joy Boy.
Right.
Because
well,
like
Also,
Jaguar D Binks or Binks D Jaguar, fuck, I can't remember which one. But I
well,
think that would be crazy.
well, Sean, for this chapter, it kind of goes against it because Emu can't be Lily because of the information we got this week with Emu saying Lily fucked up, and that's why the poneglyphs are spread up
that's
around the
another
world.
big reveal.
Yeah, she was like,
Oh,
did
I'm
she
sorry,
mess
I must
up
have
or
said that
was on
wrong
purpose?
then. No. I'm saying like
No, because you
Lily
said
or Emu in this case is a descendant of whoever was there at the beginning. Like they're
oh,
always being
Oh,
shaped
yeah.
up to be the next king that sits on that throne. I don't
Right.
believe it's been one person this whole time. Unless there's another race that we find out can live that long without being a giant. Because
Right. Right.
literally
Right.
Jaguar D Binks and his entire crew, everybody on Joy Boy's crew, from what I understand, was a giant.
Yeah.
Like they're the oldest
Yeah.
that humanity has to offer.
that's
Or at least the
why
most ancient race.
we know about the Opie no me, their motor surgery.
Yep.
Oh shit, that's right. I keep forgetting it could do that.
And
Bro, that would
and
be crazy.
someone they would have to had tried it on someone for other people to know about the ability. So it has to
Yeah.
have been done at least once.
Yeah. The only problem I have is with government suppression of information.
And it's heavy.
Yeah.
And then, like we done said multiple times before, Morgan's is no longer a reliable source of information when it comes to government information because time and time again, and even at his own mouth, he has said he's going to put in what he wants, true or false. So from here on, it's more of us as the reader, we know that, but with the characters in the story, they don't know that. Other characters picking up
Mm.
here and there, they know, okay, this is fabricated. Like with Dragon, with the whole Sabo thing, first thing Dragon said is no. We need to find a way to contact Sabo. We need to find out. So probably now Dragon, he's probably not even, or the Revolutionary Army as a whole, they probably won't even rely on the newspaper for any type of information, given that at any moment in time, Morgans can be brought off. He was brought off with Doflamingo, literally to set up the Straw Hats and Dress Rosen. So now that we're getting deep into the story, Morgan's from here on out is not a reliable source because we don't know if we're getting true or false information.
Well,
Exactly. That bitch a lot he got to.
But to be clear, Morgan's never really lied.
But y'all want to know something? Y'all want to know something crazy though that
He
I thought
spun the
about?
story. You correct.
wait.
He spun the
Y'all want to
story.
know something crazy? Y'all want to know something crazy I thought about?
What's up?
Okay, y'all remember the picture that was in the newspaper, basically seeing Sabo standing over COBRA, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
How the fuck did they get that picture if it was in that room?
That transpinder snail sitting in the room.
Bro,
Yeah.
does
It was
he
one of
not
them.
know about Took D picture?
Yeah.
Does
He's
bro
everywhere.
not know Photo D shop?
How do you think they got law?
Strongest one of all. The strongest one of all.
No, I
Camera
y'all
D
can't
man.
say that. That picture was the exact same, like pose and everything. That's what I was saying. Like, come on now.
I'm gonna throw you a curveball. I'm gonna throw you a
That's the power of the
curveball.
camera D man for you.
I hate this.
Yeah.
Camera D man, Photo D shop, Took D
But
picture.
yeah,
How did
This
they get
is
the
what-
Warner
but hey, I
posters?
just want to say
Posters,
those
images.
3 characters scale the One Piece verse way above Bleach and Naruto right there. Bro, they scale higher than
them
Dragon
boys
Ball.
pull
Like
out.
it ain't even kidding. The
Them
timing
boys
is
pull
too
out.
perfect.
No,
Them
there's
boys
one
pull out.
person. There's one person
Straps on
above him.
COBRA.
Who?
Panda Man.
Yes,
Oh my
Funny as
god.
hell.
That man don't do
Panda
not a
D
damn
man.
thing. That man don't do not a damn thing.
That
Man,
man.
I got a better one for you.
Might be the truth of the time travel.
Yeah.
I got a better one for you. I got a better one for y'all. How about half off Oscar?
Half
Oh my
off
God.
Oscar. Wow.
I didn't
If y'all
even
seen
hear what he
Side
said.
Night
What?
Happiness, that man done chopped the multiverse in half, bro.
Wow.
This guy.
Nobody never seen Side Night of Happiness? No, I'm just saying this by myself. Damn it.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about. Bro, I haven't watched Cyanide and Happiness in so long.
Me either.
I'm just glad the video idea I submitted like 12 years ago got made into a video.
That's lit.
That's cool. Well, we won't
Get back in topic, guys.
back on the chapter. Back on the chapter.
Sorry.
Let's just start from the beginning of the chapter, where Cobra's just talking to Emo.
With what gets him actually killed.
I'm telling you, that bitch
Well,
he knew from the beginning of the. He knew from the beginning of what was going on. He wasn't walking out that room.
But you got to admit how he played it once he saw Emu. He was like, is there any way possible I can get out of this situation? It was like, no. He was like, well,
Hell no.
Yes,
one
they
thing
said your fate was sealed the moment you walked into the room and saw Emu's face.
But one thing you got to give Cobra his props. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna die with some information. So
yeah, he
I'm
didn't
a
ask the
guy.
right questions though.
He didn't ask the right question. His questions.
No, I would have been talking shit.
His questions gravitated around his nation, Alabasta, and everything.
Honestly, hold on. I gotta go.
I don't think he could ask the right questions, honestly, because he was limited.
I still want to go back on this.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga is. I can't say that. Slow. Can I say that?
Who? Who's slow?
Cobra.
Bro, can't use the word stupid?
Can't. Stupid. The
I think
stupid
he was
words.
stupid.
This nigga is fucking stupid.
I'm sorry, I zoned out there for a second. What?
Cobra is fucking stupid.
He didn't ask the right questions.
Not only did he not ask the right questions, this motherfucker had no contingency plan.
Man, he was already dying though. He was already dying, so it really didn't matter to him at the end of the day.
No.
Don't worry, BB gonna get back and slide for him.
This nigga went in there with a mission and was planning on coming back to his daughter. Why did you go in there with that information and had no backup plan?
No. Think about it. That bitch wasn't expecting to see no fucking Emu. He knew he goes, bruh. Everything was good before Emu came in the room. He was leaving that room now.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Cobra was gonna leave that room, even if Emu showed up.
They was already lying to him and all that other stuff.
It didn't
all that
matter.
lying he was doing and stuff. Come on,
I'm just saying he should have brought Pell, guardian deity of Alabasta.
Oh my god.
That man
Pell
would have
could have
tanked
tanked
in there. I ain't even gonna lie.
everything
I
and
believe-
left.
Pell could tank a
I
nuke. That
believe
is
he would
crazy.
have got
That man flew a nuke off.
Bro,
and
Pell took
ain't
a city-sized bomb point blank to the face, or to the ass in this case. Pell would have been fine.
like
He's a guardian deity, one of the
Before it
5
goes off.
flying devil fruit users.
and this man Ace couldn't even get over a shot to his chest. Like,
Hey, yo, chill
that's
out.
crazy.
Chill out.
Wow.
Chill
Hey,
out.
yo, that's crazy.
I got
There's
something to say about that
shots from
later.
Wakanda.
I got something to say about that later. But back on this stupid ass nigga, Cobra. No plan. Legit no plan.
Yeah, you can't be a king without the ability to plan, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's hard to understand it, bro. The man was already on death's door. He didn't care, bro.
No,
I get it.
He knew he didn't care when he came in there.
But at the same time, the
He should know he
information he
didn't
was
care
getting,
just for the fact that he went there.
Wait, didn't they ask for him? Didn't they just ask for solely him anyway?
No, he asked to
No.
see them, and
He
they
asked
said
to see
only him.
and remember the meet wasn't even over yet when he asked to go see them because the other kings were waiting on him to come back.
Oh shit, you're right.
Matter of fact, and then not to get ahead of myself, Wapple too. They said Wapple stepped away too, and Wapple done behind got himself in the situation. Now he's on
Yeah,
the
that's
line.
why you saw him eating through the walls and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to
Hey,
get out
yo,
of there.
shout out to my boy Cy and Lionel for beating the shit out of that celestial dragon, Carlos.
Right.
Bruh,
Facts.
Hell yeah.
that was the happiest moment of my life.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully
Been
he's
waiting.
dead.
Bro, I fucking love Cy and Lionel.
They
I
was
feel like
I
I'm
just
not
like seeing
using
Carlos
his
getting his
name
ass
right.
beat.
What's
yeah.
the mini?
Yeah,
What's
it's
the mini
Cy.
dude's name again?
Leon?
Leo.
Leo.
Okay, yeah, Leo.
Okay. I wanted to
like,
make sure. I was thinking
don't
Lionel.
lie
Like, it
on
was
the
something
rock.
lion.
Sure.
Yeah, but Woody, I don't think that. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't think he had a plan at all, because
Nah.
He didn't have a plan.
His plan
I'm
was
not
to
understanding
die.
the fact that man didn't care.
and
His
and
plan
on
was to
top of
die
that,
anyway.
the reason why I do think he cared, and at least knew he was gonna die, or should have known, because he already pushed the envelope by wanting to get rid of the warlords. That was already
Exactly.
his idea. So not only
We
did
gotta
he
think about
push
it,
that,
man. He was thinking,
he also went to go see the Gorosei to press them about information. And he didn't, like, when he left his daughter, it was like, okay, I'll be back. And Cobra is not the type of person that would just go in there to get smoked and leave his daughter
Yes.
and leave Vivi like that.
And
That's
then
not
that
something
left
Cobra is
oh,
doing.
that's what happened.
wide open to get caught by CP0.
That's what happened.
Like I
Woody,
said,
I'm
he's
That's what
stupid.
happened.
gonna be honest with you.
Well,
With him,
yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
him walking into that whole thing, the minute he put on his mind that he was going to ask the 5 elders about D, he should have, like, his mindset should have been saying, okay, I need a plan to get out of here somehow. I don't know what happened with Cobra during the time slip and everything, but his plan, whatever it was, I'm leaning towards he had no actual plan. He was just going there to get he was going in there to try to get answers to questions that, let's be honest, he wasn't even sure he was going to get an answer to. But hey, the man walked in on something that he shouldn't have walked in on. Because Emo was like, oh, you're going to ask a question. I'm going to show myself just so I can make sure you have to die here.
And then, like, the only thing he withheld from Emu was the fact that, all right, big reveal, that
Who you got a letter from?
Lily, Nefertari Lily is Nefertari D Lily.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only thing you hid from Emu?
But
no way.
on piggyback off that, the one thing I did like about Emu wanted to know who delivered that letter.
Yeah.
Because
I just realized
want to know.
that the reason why he hid that from Emu because if that information would be to reveal, Alabasta would have been the next target to get wiped out instead of Lelouch.
And then another thing, did y'all pick up on how
he thought that
angry
far?
Emu was at that
Yeah.
moment?
Yeah.
Like even though we visually can't see because it's not anime yet, but when you reading it, when the whole lip thing come out, like you can feel like, yo,
yeah, he's pissed.
He's pissed.
Actually,
like,
you know what I thought about when I was looking at his silhouette? I instantly thought about remember in Fire Force, what's the dude with the mask and cane?
The mask and cane.
Yeah.
You talking about he betrayed the Fire Force. I can't think of his name.
Yeah. It was like Gildino, start with a G or something.
Yeah, something like that. I think he was the captain of the light.
Yeah.
Something like
whenever he when he started like tweaking out and he was hitting the other dude in the head multiple times and he like started like raging out, that's immediately what I thought about when I was reading like Emu's voice, because it just gave me the impression of like somebody that's completely pissed off beyond relief.
Because you find out that Lily is the sole reason why the Poneglyphs are out there. Just to find out that the Poneglyphs are out there, we thinking the Poneglyphs show us one thing. It shows us how to get to Laugh-Tale, right? Just to find out there's more information in there. The Poneglyphs that are out there has more information in there. So now on top of the fact that now you get to the nitty-gritty of the fact of why Robin is so needed now. Why people that can read it is so needed now, because there's information in it, in those poneglyphs, that only the people of O'Hara can read. So now it's like, now I'm questioning what's on those poneglyphs that Emu does not want people to know about. And just like when I'm going ahead and say he, because I think it's he. When the thing about D, like complete and utter disrespect, called them relics. The D that they're seeing now are not the same as from, was it 800 years ago, 500 years ago? Which one was it?
800.
800 years ago. So it's like, I'm like, bro, what happened? Now I'm questioning what happened 800 years ago for, first of all, for Emo to be that pissed off. Second of all, for Lily to release the poneglyphs, like what took place? People keep saying 800 years ago don't matter. Officially, it matters now, because now we're getting to the end game. To understand the end game, we have to understand how all this started out.
And to piggyback on what he said, the thing about 800 years ago, 800 years ago is a long ass time to say no shit happened, because we clearly saw what happened with 20 years in Wano could do to some people.
Right.
So 800 years ago, we was confirmed by Vegapunk that racism started between the fishermen and I forgot the other race. There was another race and they got
well, you could say humans.
I guess so, but I guess the humans. It started race. It was because of racism. Somebody hated somebody, and it started a war. And that's all the information we really got.
Like, there's so many plot holes from the 800 years ago that it's like the world, like especially with the 5 elders and Emu, they do not want it out. Emu, especially in this chapter,
I feel like it's the truth.
Yeah. It's the truth, and then
it's truth that they actually lost. They actually lost, and they just figure out, cheat to get power.
That's what I'm thinking too. Happened. I feel like the 20 Kings lost, and I think this is my theory. This is just me and my theory. I think the 20 Kings lost, and Lily figured it out and went to go confront the 20 Kings, which at the time, like Sean said, the one king was sitting on the throne, and Lily. I was piggybacking on for what Sean had said about Emu from so far back with Lily, and how she was end up being killed because I literally ended up dying that day. So my theory is 800 years ago, I feel like the 20 kings lost, overall lost. But somehow in history, it was misconstrued to have it where the 20 kings won and the D clan became the devils. And how the world government just fixated on, okay, the celestial dragons, Emu, and all of them, okay, they said this is how we're going to control the populace. We're going to get a government, but we're going to tell certain people certain information. If you think about it, it's Emu, 5 elders, Kong, a kind of bitch ass, and the shitty admirals, and so on and so forth. And if you look at it from each level hardly knows shit until you get to the admirals. They don't know shit. I kind of bitch ass, Kong, 5
Hey, don't
elders, and Emo.
get those nasty back shots.
Crying.
The admirals are trash. They're trash. The admirals are trash. Akaino's a little pussy. And
Wow.
Kong. The reason why I'm saying Kong, because technically speaking, Kong is over Akaino, which I don't know why Akaino acts like he's a big shot when he's not even in charge of anything. But
Well, he's in
Kong,
charge of things. He's just not in charge of the government.
yeah, and that goes to show how much he doesn't know himself.
Probably not a goddamn thing.
So it's like,
Y'all know
on
what's crazy? Y'all know
God.
something that's crazy I just thought about? I know who knows what's going on right now? And nobody's thinking about him right now?
Who?
ooh,
Dolphamingo.
shit.
He's
Dolphamingo. Like what he knows all of this shit too now.
We don't
You're
know if
right.
he
You
knows
remember
We
he
don't
exactly.
gave
know
that
what all
speech.
he
You
knows.
remember he gave I think he knows everything. Can you remember he gave that speech like he already know what the future lies, like who they gonna have to end up dealing with.
Who sides with who?
Yeah, but I feel like that's
See?
something the celestial dragons would know. I feel like Doflamingo knowledge is
Well,
limited to the celestial dragons know, and I don't think the
man,
celestial
I feel like he
dragons
knows
know.
all about. I think
I
he
don't think
knows
he
about
knows.
all of this shit.
I
Cause
think
he
he
was too
knows
confident about it.
snippets. He knows snippets. One thing about Don Flamingo, the reason why
You
you
got to
want
think
a
about it.
character like, go ahead, you go ahead.
Cause think about it. All right, you're a celestial dragon. You're already from birth. You are held to a high ass status. So you think they didn't taught the kids that?
Yeah, they definitely did. That's why Don
No, I
Flamingo
think
killed
they
his own father.
taught the
But I
kids
don't.
like basic knowledge, but the knowledge of emo, I don't think is out there for all
Don't
the celestial
there's
dragons.
just like
Not all
in
of them, but I'll say a selected family. I'll say the first 10 families. You remember, there's more than 10 now because they added on family. But I'll say
yeah,
it's an elder or something that knows about
you
it.
can say the first 20 families. You can say the first 20 families probably the only ones that know for a fact that Emu is literally the one that runs the show.
I still don't even think that because I think that they don't find out about it. Actually, yeah. I just think that elders know, and for Emu, I think it's not smart for the celestial dragons to know about you at all.
Yeah, because they'll go throwing
Because they're
around
all
that.
bumbling idiots that
Yeah,
doesn't understand the grand scale of the war. I mean, the world that you've
Y'all
been
know what's
controlling for
crazy
the
though?
last
I know
800
something.
years.
You know what would be crazy though? What if Emu get to the point and she gets rid of the celestial dragons, like blow them fuck up?
I would for her or him. I'm going with the him. For
Them.
him, it wouldn't be a smart move because
Now
the
you're
celestial
exposed.
dragons are hiding the fact, or is a blanket for Emu. As long as you have the celestial dragons in play, just like Sabo has information that, like he said, nobody will believe me if I told you. Who's going to believe Sabo that, oh, there's somebody that's over the celestial dragon? Everybody's going to laugh. Everybody's going to be like, ain't no way. Even the celestial dragon will laugh. Nobody's over me. Nobody's over me. Well, and then Sabo will say, go ask the 5 elders. That's just another. Is the 5 elders really going to confirm that? to a celestial dragon? I don't think so.
I
No.
don't know. Yeah.
So
Boy,
for Emu,
fast.
the celestial dragons is a cover for him.
Just like
So
Buggy.
can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
So we're not gonna talk about how fast they pull those straps out on Cobra. So we're not gonna just gonna skip over that.
Nah.
Nah.
I'm headed.
We ain't even get there yet.
I'm about to say we're not gonna skip that part. We're gonna talk about that because that shit was
Because we was
Because
just
what-
like the main subject at like right here, just in the beginning, is just like Cobra just being stupid and going about this like completely wrong.
His plan, there was no plan. We could chop it up to that. There was no plan.
No plan.
I feel like he thought he was gonna walk up that bitch alive, and he didn't really think.
Hell no. He knew he wasn't walking out there, especially you got to ask about some personal shit.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he would have made it out if he had Pell with him.
They didn't let. Well, I just think Cobra. I don't think Cobra's that stupid. I'd rather him be stupid than him go in there knowing he's gonna die and him leaving Vivi to run the country the way like with his death like that. I'd rather him be stupid and not have a plan than him setting her up like that. That's really fucked up to do to Vivi.
I feel you.
Like I said 1,000 times, that man was dying. He is at the point like, fuck it. Go out like a G. You know what my thing is?
After
You know
that,
what my biggest problem is? How the
what?
hell, even if Clover would have got out that room, right? He really thought he was gonna leave that building though.
No, he wasn't.
I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie to you. Gotta think about that.
Bro, y'all know how rowdy that shit would have got so fast soon as they left that door, bro. Bro, shit would have got rowdy.
You gotta
quick
think about it.
with no
Saba was
hell.
carrying him the whole way, and he barely made it out after getting struck by that arrow.
And let's be
So-
honest, they already had a chip in the hole to keep him there, and that was they had Vivi. They
And
had
Cobra
him.
literally had to sacrifice his life just so Cobra could escape.
That's why I'm saying like I feel like they want to off him right away. I feel like they would at least try to get the information out of him. You know? Like they had to catch him for a while and kept BB there and try to make him comply from her, but
Yeah, but they didn't care. After Emu came out, it was over.
man, listen. Yeah, it was over. He was done. Them boy got serious. From a manga, you can feel the mood change. All that lying them down all that lying they were doing went out the bag. Like, actually, I'm sorry. That was my favorite part about the whole chapter.
The thing is, with the 5 elders, their job, quote unquote, is to maintain peace. Is to make sure. Akainu thinks his job is to maintain peace. No, it's not. It's not Akainu's job. If it was Akainu's job, it would have been done way better. Under the Marine, Akainu's job is to run the Marines. The 5 elders' job is to make sure peace is maintained, and the lie that was built up stays in place.
Yeah.
That's what their job is. That makes me question the 5 Gora say, do y'all think they come from one of Celestial Dragon's families or a lineage of Emu?
The elders?
The 5 elders. Do you think they come from one of the Celestial Dragon, one of Celestial Dragon's family?
What if they're like their fan, like it's like a position that get passed on, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
Like generation. And let's say it was the one. It started when Emu first took the seat. 5 people, like 5 elders, basically took the role of keeping her safe. And
right. That's what I'm saying. Do you think that role, the 5 elders role, comes from Emu's family, or does it come from one of the Celestial Dragons' family?
I think it comes from me. I think it comes from the Celestial Dragon families because the way I see it is they probably like scout out people. They probably have like somebody in mind, I guess. Or maybe no. They probably scout out people that they feel are like really competent and like kind of like groom them, I guess. And then once they take the role, then they find out about like emo and everything else, and their mind is fucking blown.
Right.
I
My
ain't gonna lie.
guess
I
is
thought they were members of D Clan too, but they were just groomed by Emu.
no. One
That'd be
thing
crazy
that
if they is, though.
made one
That
thing
would be
that made
crazy,
it
right?
certain.
That would be
It
crazy,
would be
though.
crazy, but one thing that made it certain, Garp is in danger for one because his like literally him being a D in the government that shows how much danger this man was in the entire time. I don't think Emu would have a D nowhere near him.
I don't think
Just
emo
from,
cared.
I think he cares, but at the same time he doesn't. It's the fact if you don't know the history, you don't care. But the fact that Emu knows the history of it, he cares. So for him to have somebody as the D in that position, because in my opinion, he doesn't want the D, no pause, nowhere near any high authority. I think the furthest anybody from the D clan would go is Admiral level. And we see Garp reached it, but Garp didn't want it solely because Admiral's job is to protect the Celestial Dragons, which I'll get into that later on. That whole concept is stupid to me.
It
I thought
looks
it was
like
because they're under direct authority of the Celestial Dragon.
They are, but
Yeah.
well, we can get into it in the chapter. The problem I have is if you want me to protect you, but I can't go full strength. So if a threat that is coming to you is going full strength, I cannot go full strength to protect you. So therefore, I literally have to cut my power in half. Not if in half is that just to fight somebody. So therefore, any attacks that I could use, I can't even use because the minute you're in the line of fire, you're yelling at me to stop my attack. So now I'm getting stabbed in the chest by hockey. Now I'm getting punched in the throat by everything possible.
Man, it's crazy.
And you're yelling at me because I'm not protecting you. But yet I can't protect you because I can't go full strength because you're directly behind me. And at the same time, while I'm trying to protect you, you're yelling at me to get you out of harm's way. Which one do you want? Do you want me to protect you or do you want me to get you out of harm's way? Because I can't do both at the same time. Because I'm getting jumped and I can't go full strength because you guys won't allow it. So it's like, why am I under your direct call if I can't even go remotely near full strength? They lost due to the simple fact they couldn't go full strength. And then they complain. The Celestial Dragons complain. Oh, you guys are fighting here. You can't fight here. It's like, what the fuck do you want? Do you want me to protect you? Or you want me to let these guys just run up in here and do what the fuck they want to do?
Hey,
Be my
Law,
guest.
reject one thing.
Go ahead.
Okay. One, these aren't humans. These are celestial dragons. They literally do not have the capacity to understand anything more complex than, ooh, shiny, or ooh, slaves. Like,
Yeah.
they aren't even human to me. You know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
look at celestial dragons like commoners would probably look at the inbred motherfuckers that were just all around in like France
Funny as
and
hell.
families. That's what I imagine.
Wow.
They just
They're
have
like
about
newborn. They're like newborn children.
yeah. No, seriously,
Like,
they're grown, overpriced brats. They're fucking
That's
stupid.
really it.
And that's why emo keeps them ignorant.
Exactly. And I don't know what purpose they serve if they're not just a proxy, because we've only seen 2 of them become self-aware in the sense of becoming useful. And we've only seen 1 of them become self-aware as in, shit, I could do something with this power as a celestial dragon. That was Doflamingo.
Exactly.
So, but as for the Admiral shit, I love well, I don't know if I love Green Bull, but I love all the other Admirals, even the non-canon Zephyr, because he was a real one to the end. Rip my man Z.
Hell
But
yeah.
I count him canon because there's too many characters that was. I
He's
count him
not
as canon.
He's not canon, unfortunately.
I
Bro,
count him as canon. He was like that.
I'm
count him as
pretty
canon.
sure he's he's like Shiki, where he's in the story, but
Yeah.
not in the
Golden Light-
story.
He's just not canon as of yet. How about that?
No,
I need
because
gold-
like Shiki is canon, and
Yeah, Shiki-
That's
Literally
because he was mentioned in the story.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
Z was mentioned.
Yeah, I think Z is mentioned somewhere along the line because in the movie Z, there's too many Marines that literally were taught by the man that are canon, and Garp Show didn't teach them all. The only one Garp taught was shit. What's his name?
Aokiji.
Garp taught a few. Yeah. Thank you.
Garp, as he pulled up on Blackbeard, all I need is a few good men. Garp and Bo have joined the fray. That's it.
The true definition of it.
Bo, how he's turned out.
But back to the chapter.
My original point, bro. The fucking admirals. I look at it when they're not just out hunting pirates, like what Akainu wants to do. I just look at it. They're Secret Service. That's literally their job. When they're not at a base and they're not out at sea, it's literally their job to slide for the fucking celestial dragons. And Kizaru did that shit very well.
Right.
But Green Bull's beliefs is what's got me fucked up on his character. Fujitora, everybody loves Fujitora. Like that, like from his introduction to everything he did, to his fights with Sabo, everything Fujitora is fucking great. And the last line he said as Luffy was leaving Dressrosa, I wonder what kind of smile you have. I wonder what your face looks like. We know Fujitora. Everybody loves Aokiji. Half of everybody loves Kizaru. And then it's half and half on everybody's opinion about Akainu. But the admirals are literally the Secret Service that need to slide for and protect the Celestial Dragons. And I'm not going to lie, I really wanted to see these motherfuckers that, one, control gravity and then the elements of the fucking universe and the earth. After what we saw Aokiji and Akainu did for 10 days, bro,
that was crazy.
Holy Land would have been fucking gone had all the admirals just really acted up.
But yeah, they're stuck protecting.
Because not only they changed the island, whether they were going, they changed the climate.
10 days. And that place is now permanently on fire in a stone material. Shit that doesn't burn, and it's forever on fire now. 2 years. 2 years of constant fire. And ran out of the
new polar ice cast made because of Aokiji. Right, it is snowing over there.
Hold on, let's hold off on Admiral talk until we get to it in this chapter, because there we do need to talk about the admirals.
There's a part about Fujitora I want to talk about.
Yeah, but I think that's the last of the. Sabo getting fucking low diffed by the arrow.
What, did one of the Kuja pirates shoot him?
No.
Nah, it was one of Imu's attack. I think she controls shadows.
Hold on.
She's got Moria's fruit, but good.
Hear me out. That is not Imu. That is a tail.
Oh, like a devil's tail. A little sporty devil's tail.
Yes, I'm looking at it. And this shadow kinda still looks like Saturn's shadow.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
saw-
right.
I saw you.
This happened before the events of Egghead. I keep forgetting that.
This
That's the
looks
thing.
like a tail.
All this is a flashback we're getting.
Bro, I completely forgot that this was a flashback from Bro, how did Sabo escape that shit?
He ran. Waffle.
And he got the hell out of there.
Wapple.
Bro,
Waffle was the one that.
he did the
But they-
deuce and fucking disappeared.
Yeah, because they saw because while they was attacking, they noticed somebody was outside the
Wobble.
outside. Yeah, and it was Waffle, and Waffle was like, "Yeah, it's time to get the hell out of Dodge."
That man got up and bucked like no nigga I have ever seen before.
That man said he ate through the wall
And got the
that's
fuck.
That's how Vivi ended up escaping too.
Yeah.
And took Vivi with him.
That's wild that this all came around and Wapple ended up being useful.
Exactly.
Hey, we gonna talk about how he got the hell on through, right? She said, where you running to? Anywhere but here."
Come
That was a real
on.
black moment. That was a real black moment to me because, man, hell no, I'm getting the fuck out of this place right now.
No
Waffle
cap,
was
right? Waffle gained all of my respect in that moment because I'll get the fuck out of Dodge soon after seeing all that shit.
Listen, dog.
You just
Listen,
saw
dog. Y'all heard what
something that
it
you
is.
know you're not supposed to see.
Listen.
Fuck out of Dodge.
Listen, I
That's
got two
what
things
Cobra
to
should have
say.
did.
Hey, I got two things to say, right?
Go ahead.
It's crazy what they were talking. You remember they were telling Vivi basically when the news get out that her dad went missing, and everybody leaves here, bro. They're going, bro.
Yeah.
She was gonna be somebody's pet, and I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie to y'all. My mind went left when they said that. Like I was like, no way, that fine ass female is about to be one of them celestial dragons' pet. Well, so think about it.
I don't think that she'll be a
No.
pet or anything.
No,
Because-
no. Something gonna happen. Trust me. She's gonna be treated like a damn slave.
Nah.
Because
Because
Morgan right now.
she still needs to go back to at least run her country. Because from the government's perspective,
Lily
Vivi-
didn't go back to run her country. They didn't care about that, bro. They were gonna take the damn Alabasta off the map anyway. If you think about it, if they really wanted to.
yeah, but I think they would have attacked Alabasta earlier if they were actually going to do it.
The sky, he can tank it.
Wow.
So right now, Emu's not worried about Alabasta. As of right now, he's not worried about it.
I don't
Oh,
think
they'll just.
I feel like he would have if he knew about the D family being in their name. That's why I said earlier.
Yeah, I want to know another thing I was thinking about.
Hold on
What?
before we get off, because that's still good about Vivi. Like, wait, where the fuck? Never mind. Go ahead. I lost my train.
I was also thinking, what if Waffle's bounty goes up about like millions just for the simple fact that he knows something he's not supposed to?
It could,
yeah.
but I highly doubt it would.
And I promise you, I can see them giving him a bounty just dead with a high ass price on it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
But one thing we do know for sure, I don't think that the government knows that Vivi knows anything about her father.
It's just Emu wants Vivi gone. That's solely because of who her family is. That's solely what that's based on.
But y'all never noticed something though? Y'all remember when we first see Emu and she was cutting up pictures and stuff? Y'all noticed she cut up the pictures of Luffy, Blackbeard, and
Vivi.
she had a sword. She had a sword
through Vivi's head.
No. She had a sword on the what's the fish girl name?
Shirahoshi.
Yeah, she had a sword through her face, and the only picture she did not cut up was Vivi's poster.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Vivi, she didn't cut up Vivi's poster.
Because Vivi looks just like Lily.
That's what I'm thinking, really.
Bro, I'm just gonna say it. Luffy and Blackbeard are probably gonna be boundless by the end of the series.
Crying.
man. I
Saying
feel like the
Blackbeard
devil
is
fruits they
crazy.
got. I see the devil. I feel like
I see
I
them
honestly
going. I
truly
see time
feel.
travel. I see time
I
travel.
feel like Lily knows something about Blackbeard that she's not telling. What if she created Blackbeard?
Bro, that'd be
Lily?
crazy. Because
What?
right now, I'm thinking that Blackbeard's the idea behind everything that Blackbeard is doing is dreams, right? We know that devil fruits are literally the embodiment of dreams of other people. Hockey is will, right? So, is it possible to create? And I know this is going to be bullshit for anybody that's watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or whatever. Blackbeard's obviously not normal. We know that.
At
We
all.
know
At
normal.
all.
Any in any capacity. Now, his strength, that's always up for debate. I think he's strong. I think he's going to be the end goal of everything at the end. I think there's going to be the
Thank
world government's
you.
going to come down crashing, and then it's going to be Blackbeard's dreams versus Luffy's will. And I really think that Luffy's going to deliver a line among the lines of, I'm sorry, but your dream has come to an end, referencing all the shit back in Jaya. But how that connects to Emu, at this point, I have no fucking clue.
Wow.
I'm telling you, right now, Emu is all we know about Emu so far is the motherfucker's in charge of everything. That's all we fucking
Basically.
know. We know there's a hatred of 800 years on his shoulders.
Bro's holding on to the past. Can't believe it.
Like he's holding on to it. Like, dude,
We
literally
should
went on a
have
whole.
knew.
Bro probably got cucked by Jaguar D. Banks.
We should have known. We should have known that she was holding on to the past. How she got on Joy Boy straw hat frozen, so it won't, fall apart.
Yeah, Joy Boy didn't call Emo back.
Right.
There's a
Wow.
I just think it would be really funny for the end of One Piece and why Emu is the way he is just because he got cucked.
Yeah. But I did want to touch on like two major, not major, but minor kind of, but kind of like I said with remember how we had that discussion? I was like, if I was Big News Morgans, I would say the Straw Hat Fleet attacked the fucking Celestial Dragons.
That's really what took place.
These niggas literally said their full names, full government names, and said we are a part of the Straw Hat Fleet. This nigga Morgans didn't take the easy bait.
Listen, I am so sick of them, bro. They are just making situations so Luffy that Luffy don't even fucking know about. Even though he probably not care, he probably gonna tell them they don't know what the hell he talking about. I don't got a fleet.
But he would still agree with their actions.
Luffy agrees with their actions. The only time Luffy disagreed with having the fleet is when they brought it to his attention. Luffy, ever since it happened, has not denied. Luffy sees them as friends. They're
right.
If he's in trouble, they're gonna come help me. But to them, they don't see Luffy that way. And now that hopefully, as the story progresses, Luffy understands that I'm in a position now that yes, those are my friends, but they're also my subordinates. So whenever a big fight goes down, they're coming.
I honestly agree with you because we seen how he handled Green Bull coming to the island. I agree. I think now Luffy has like progressed as a character to like understand like his hierarchy.
Exactly. Because old Luffy would have charged towards Green Bull because he's done it multiple times. Now he's at the point where it's like Luffy does not need to fight the first person he sees. That's not his job anymore. He's officially a Yonko. Like, he's not supposed to be fighting the first person that comes across him. He wants to. That's his character. But he's supposed to.
Wait, did Luffy attack
He fought somebody on Egghead, but
no, Lucci. Did he hit
shit out of
Lucci
him.
first?
He was low different Luffy.
No,
Did he
I
hit?
think Lucci started. Lucci started it with him.
Okay.
Yeah, Lucci did start it with him.
Lucci
Okay.
started with him, right? Because Lucci went into his awakening and attacked
Yep.
Luffy.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Because
Yeah, so
for matter of
see,
fact,
Luffy has
remember,
learned. Luffy just doesn't rush into.
for matter of fact, Lucci even when he found out the Straw Hats were on Egghead, he set out with wanting to fight Luffy for the rematch.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, Lucci wasn't gonna live that down. He needed that dub. He needed his rematch back. It still got a little diff.
So yeah,
Let's be
Luffy
honest.
has
Let's be
progressed
honest.
where he just doesn't just go out willy nilly doing like random shit. He does, but
Basically,
he doesn't.
you see Luffy's growth as a character, how he gone so far through the series.
Yeah, and that's good for his mindset with the Alliance.
Bro witnessed a donut being made and his whole character shifted. It's just not a lot of people who don't watch One Piece can tell. Luffy did get this, but he also just came to appreciate family more after that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I always see it. Luffy went from little bro to big bro after Ace died.
Right.
And that's the shift that I'll always see. That's the shift that I'll always see.
Facts. Because I thought my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was gonna piggyback off what you said. Because you saw the purest big bro little bro moment with him and Momonosuke throughout the entire series of Wano, that he was keeping this man will spirit up and trying to make sure he could stay strong and learn how to fight for himself.
Yep.
Luffy grown drastically as a person in his character. Luffy, I ain't gonna lie, if it wasn't for Ace's death, it showed how much Luffy has grown. And without Ace's death, you would have seen how much childish things would have gone on, and possibly Luffy would have died in the New World.
I just want to say, piggybacking off of that, some of the best growth that you can see in a character can be some of the most subtle shit that you would never notice from an outside perspective.
Yeah.
Facts. Valid.
I fucking love One Piece, man. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Me too, bro.
And I guess the last thing we can touch on.
Sabo. That's what I want to say.
Sabo defraud.
Before we touch on Sabo, there's an underrated moment that I think a lot of people didn't look. But I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but remember when Sabo and them were helping the slaves escape? Didn't they get on Fujitora because he allowed some of the slaves to escape?
Yep.
Fujitora allowed the slaves to escape, which led Green Bull to get mad and start fighting. Yes, you were right. Yes, exactly. You're right.
That is an underrated moment and speaks volumes to Fujitora's character. That shows he understands his job is to protect the Celestial Dragons, but he does not agree with their lifestyle. To allow...
Man hates how everything's run.
He hates how, because literally, Green Bull, he's like, oh, you can't let him escape. Oh my God, I hate Green Bull. Green Bull wants to kiss the Celestial Dragon's ass so bad to the point where it's like, bro, you got folded off of Conqueror's Hockey from like 5 miles away. You're not.
I mean, to be fair, that's Shanks.
Yeah, but let me cut into this just to say something.
Fraud? That's crazy.
Yeah. I just said that for clickbait, but
funny as hell
because he needed to put a D in his name somewhere. So, but
Wait, not a D. I got cleared up on that. Do we have his full name?
No, he doesn't have a D in his name.
Okay. It's because he's redhead.
But what I was gonna say about Fujitora let loose some of the slaves. I understand Fujitora for doing that, but if Fujitora has to be fired. He has to be fired.
Right. I get what you're saying.
If I'm Akainu, he has to be fired. Because we all know Green Bull is going to go back and snitch. because he loves
Yeah,
Akainu so much.
that seems like his character. That's his character to say that Fujitora allowed them to escape.
I
Fujitora
like
has been doing nothing but
Ab-
fumble.
just hate.
As a Marine, yes, but
No,
as
no,
a
no, 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 no,
hero,
no, no, no. I like Fujitora. I understand I like Fujitora, but I'm trying to see it in the eyes of the government. In the eyes
Oh,
of
I
the
was talking.
government, Fujitora is nothing but a hindrance.
A liability
He hasn't done
yeah.
nothing of value.
to their cause. Yeah, you're right. To their cause,
To
he's a
that cause, you're
liability.
right. Yeah.
And like I said way back when we first seen the first clips, like a few chapters ago, when Fujitora was like, "Oh, I'm about to call in a meteor strike." Fujitora knew what the fuck he was doing. This nigga got
Yeah,
other moves, but this nigga said that shit just so he could be told no, no, no to chill, chill, chill.
yeah.
Fujitora
Love Fujitora.
should not be in the Marines. He should be kicked out
Wasn't he
like Kuzan.
conscribed just because he was strong?
But do you
Yeah,
really want somebody of that power against the Marines? I'm just saying.
They already did it when Aokiji walked away from it.
yeah.
Touche. Touche.
Like at this point, pride won't allow Akainu to kick Fujitora out. His pride alone won't allow him to do that. And then you look at it like this: what that says that as of right now, Akainu's resume is trash. So you become the fleet admiral. I'll teach this. So let's run with this theory that the events of Dressrosa and we push it on to Reverie. You allow slaves to escape. You're fired. That means as you leader, you will two powerful members of the Marines. One walked away because they refused to be under you, and you fired the other one because you legit was wrong. That looks bad on Aquino. So he probably wants to fire Fujitora, but it makes him look bad in the end. And he has to answer for it.
I I would have to come up with some way, but Fujitora has, or just say this nigga dies on the battlefield. Since we acting grimy, kill this nigga and just say he died on the battlefield.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
good luck
Green
with
Bull
that.
probably could do something. Green Bull
Good luck
probably
with
could pull it
that.
off.
You know what
If
I
not
really
Green Bull, seeing what's his name? Light. What's the light dude name?
Oh,
Kizaru.
Kizaru.
Thank you,
Borsalino.
Kizu. Send him. He'll do it hands down.
I just want to mention something that somebody brought this up to me. Oh God, it was probably a week ago. He really just wants to see the world government push Akainu and the other admirals a little too far. Like he wants to see like Akainu basically flip his desk and say, "Well, fuck this job," and just start tearing shit up. Because we know what the admirals are capable of when they're sent out on a mission.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because most of the fights we've seen them in, they've had to play defense or they had to play with others by their side that just could not handle their power, at least on their team. So I really just want to see what would happen if Akainu had to turn on the world government or if the world government turned on the admirals, the Marines themselves. Like, I want to see the end game that they're going for.
Right.
That is a.
So
I
just want
like
to
that.
see the admirals tear shit up. Because right now, I have to agree with others. The admirals in recent times do not have a lot of great moments.
At all.
And
No.
I'm going to say it, I blame Green Bull. I entirely blame
I mean,
I blame
100%.
Fujitora.
Fujitora, you can't even say downfall. His biggest mess up is him going to Dressrosa. And Don Flamingo knew exactly what card to play at what time. Because the minute Fujitora would have cut him down, Don Flamingo hit him with, "You cannot touch me. I am a celestial dragon. I may have been kicked out, but I have pull still. I have information. So therefore, sit your ass down and listen to what the fuck I say. And that's exactly what he did. Dressrosa, Fujitora came in like a boss, left on his hands and knees.
Yeah.
Dudes on national television apologizing. Like, bro, if I'm a kind of, I'm mad too. Like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? It's cool. It's cool that you did it. But what the fuck? The whole world saw this shit, man. You
in One Piece.
it's like
it's not enough.
Like, and then a kind of punishment. Oh, you can't go to no Navy base. What the fuck kind of punishment is that?
And then he comes back just to loot. He comes back just to be a smartass, just to be like, oh, well, the Reverie is not a Marine base. And you still lose? And you go behind my back to try to push for the no more warlords?
Which hurt the world government in the end.
So yeah.
I like Green Bull a lot better when he was just a giant shadow.
Exactly.
I really thought he was going to look completely different and have a different kind of devil fruit, honestly.
His devil fruit is OP. I like his devil fruit, but it's just...
Any Logia base off rip is OP, but in the world of One Piece, you got to have some truly stunning fucking Logia. Because the truth is, you're born in a sea like the East Blue or the South Blue, and, well, especially the East Blue, and you just get a fucking goddamn Logia off rip, bro, you're set until you meet anybody with hockey on the Grand Line.
Yeah.
You're right. I ain't gonna lie, you're right.
He's right, like, legit.
That just, like, because from what we know, we don't know how long Aokiji, Kizaru, and Akainu had their fruits. We know that Fujitora was conscribed, or damn it, he was recruited with his devil fruit. We know that.
Yes.
We don't know where Green Bull came from. We don't know how long he had his devil fruit or how strong he is off rip with hockey. Because we have very little hockey feats from the Marines and Admirals in general.
Yeah.
I would love to see more of, because I really think besides Garp and Sengoku, like if they're the only two with advanced or just Conquerors hockey in general, the Marines would have just outright lost. Like just outright lost Marine Fort everything. So I think that if you achieve the title of Admiral, I don't necessarily believe that you're a conqueror, but I absolutely have to 100% love in my heart believe that Akainu's just going to be that fucking guy by the time Luffy shows up.
But you want to know what I think why most Marines don't have, like, conqueror hockeys and stuff like that? You know what I believe about that? Because they are followers. See, Garp and Goku are not technically followers. They still live, on their own terms. But the Marines and shit like that, they actually follow, the world government and all of that. So, because, the only way you can have conquered hockey, you got to have that potential to be a king, but you can't be a king when you're a follower.
Well, we haven't had an opportunity to see if they do have it.
But and also the thing is about conquerors.
It's a possibility they do, though.
I'll say they will. I'll say probably like 3 or 4 of them that has conqueror hockey.
That's
I can
still
believe
a lot.
that. But I'll say.
But piggybacking off what you're saying, Woodrow.
Half the pirates that got conqueror hockey. Shit, damn, First Make's got conqueror hockey.
Yeah.
The king is the only one I don't think has conquerors out of the first mix season team.
Kind of Curry does, and we knew Ace did, and he was his 2nd division commander.
Yeah.
So regularly Conquerors hockey, we know that strong seconds have the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as I said earlier, just to connect with possible Conquerors hockey users' return of characters, we need Shiki and what's his name? I need to know fuck Scopper Gabon fits in all this.
Thank you. I thought it was the only one.
Know whether that's keeping Laugh Tail or not.
You've been saying that for weeks about Scopper.
I feel like he fits in the story too. Somewhere along the line, he has to fit in the story.
Hey, what's the name? The son of Scopper? Dude from Beiju's crew. They both look alike.
Whoa, hold up. What's are you talking about the tongue dude?
No.
Dude with the
That
big
he has
hands,
nothing,
yeah.
nah, he had nothing to do with Scoffer.
Yeah.
I think they just look alike.
Whoa, that would be a way to tie it in, bro.
That
Think
would be
about
a
it.
way.
They
Oh
gotta be
shit, bro.
related. They gotta be
Crazy.
somewhere
Oh
related.
shit, bro. If that's his son, then
Bro,
shit.
what a letdown, and what a parallel for Sanji's son eventually, or Sanji's kid.
Wow.
I'm just putting it out there. That it's a strong as possibility that's that dude's son.
Bro, I'm
You-
still waiting for if Mihawk is Rayleigh and Shaki's son.
Oh no,
I'm
it's
telling you,
confirmed. That is their son.
He looks like the both of them mixed into one character.
literally.
It's confirmed. That's their son. Him, yeah.
How
What?
you
Really?
getting it confirmed? It's not confirmed.
I'm pushing it for it to be confirmed. I
These
need
niggas
that
said, "Trust me, bro."
Do it.
You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. The time frame when all that shit happened.
if you do
The
the
only time
math,
they had a girl on the crew.
Mihawk fits into all that. Mihawk fits
Mhm.
into it.
That's a wild
Mihawk.
theory, but I can see it. I can
How
see
And
it.
none of
then
the
here's how.
everything are black blades.
Shit, I think I got a theory on who Yamato mother is too.
Ooh, Luffy's mother,
No, Yamato's.
Oh,
Yamato's. Oh,
Yamato.
does she really matter though?
I don't think mothers matter much in the story besides Ace's mom and Big Mom.
Yeah.
Think about it. Y'all ain't want to know who Kaido done fuck to have Yamato?
Oh, bro, whoever she was, God bless her. She can handle a lot.
I bet you I can tell you who.
Also, God bless her for creating Yamato. My God, best thing Kaido ever did.
It's not.
It
I know
was
you're going with this. It's not Black Maria. Ain't no way it's Black Maria.
It's not. What if I
I don't think so. I think Black Maria is.
told y'all what if I told y'all that that her mother was goddamn Granny Neon from Amazon Lily?
Hell no. Hell no.
This
Ain't no
man
way that
just-
old they took that dick.
just- wow.
Bro,
This is where this conversation
You
is
gotta
going.
think about it. You gotta all right, hear me out, hear me out. Kaido visited a vast number of places, and Granny Neon also suffered from a love sickness, the same thing that Boa Hancock was suffering from until she was cured.
Couldn't
But
be
the
But
reason why Granny Neon left because she left the island and felt better. Guess what island she was at? With Kaido on Onigashima.
Bro, that'd be ridiculous that she
That-
aged that way. And if she was that small to begin with, bruh,
God
why
bless her.
are Kaido going for such short bitches?
Anyway, does anybody have any final thoughts on the chapter?
Sorry, that's the good weed. But
Oh
y'all
man.
heard me coughing. That was the good weed.
So I guess nobody has any thoughts for final thoughts. Well,
Final thoughts?
Oh yeah, I do got one. To piggyback
what the
what
fuck?
he said about
I literally said, anybody got any final thoughts? Everybody got
My bad, I was
quiet.
coughing. That was my fault. I was coughing. I'm sorry.
my bad, bro. I lost my train of thought.
In
for
my
like a
head,
good-
I said, "Oh, okay, well, fuck me then. I guess I'll end the video." I was just about to end this shit.
I thought I threw the thing off coughing.
My bad, bro. But to piggyback what Woody said about the Conquerors hockey thing within Marines, one thing about it that Garp even said, when Luffy demonstrated he had Conquerors hockey, Garp was the only one not impressed at all. Garp was like, okay, he was born with it. So the Conquerors hockey thing within the Marines, they would have had to been born with it, not just pop up with it all of a sudden. They had it like with Doflamingo. Pure Hatred brought his out, which I don't blame him how it came out. I would have been pissed off too.
Oh, absolutely.
So in terms of Conquerors hockey being in the world government, I don't think it's uncommon. It just a lot of the characters that possibly does have it just hasn't had a vent to push out like Kobe. How he brought out his hockey was the whole war, even though he got folded the entire time too. But he moment when he was about to die and sink life.
Yeah.
You're saying we need more about the Rocky Port incident.
Yep.
I need to know more about Wang Shi, former Rocks pirate. We got nothing on that guy right now. All we know is he was a Rocks pirate, and that Blackbeard, through Kobe's help, took that shit from him.
That's it. That's all we fucking know.
Wang Ji, this Rocks pirate, because he's not one of the big ones that became a Yonko or one of the previous generation Yonko, like Golden Lion, Shiki, and Roger, who were basically Pirate King level, right?
Yeah.
And here's the big thing. I need to know the significance of that island. I need to know why Wang Ji was taken down, how he was, and what the fuck happened.
I think y'all saw Wang Chi beforehand too, and it's crazy.
Has got to be Rayleigh's level.
Yeah.
Got to be a strong person to be on the Rocks Pirates. There were no weaklings on that crew. There is no fucking way. Kaido was considered one of the weaker ones on that crew among the big boys on the crew.
That was insane.
I wonder how Big Mom was in her prime.
Bro, Big Mom. Oh my God. She got
them things a thing, and ain't it?
Bro,
Big Mom was Big Mom.
Oh.
This nigga said, I meant like strength, not body. I hate y'all.
Bro.
Love you, I stand by what I said with the Big Mom disrespect, but I will say this: in her prime, that's how she got the title of Yonko. So apparently, around that time, towards the end of Rocks Pirates to where we at now, she earned her title. I'll give her that, but henceforth, what we have seen, my opinion of her does not change.
I think Big Mom's cool. I definitely think he could have been handled better.
I will say that, but me personally, like, I just can't get behind Big Mom. Like, don't get me wrong. Her title, she had the title of Yonko. She got it somehow. But the biggest problem I have is, like me and X have said multiple times, the plan to stop her is literally is one of the biggest disrespect moments ever. A bomb. Not a hockey bomb, not a bomb that nullifies devil fruits, not seawater, just a bomb. That's it. Like, nothing special, just a bomb. I'm like, bro, that's like, come on. And the fucked up shit is, Luffy still walked away unescaped. Like, Luffy walked away. Like,
I mean, to be fair, she did got laser beamed and stabbed through the face.
Bro,
then fell into a volcano afterwards.
Fight. She would have lost that fight. She got ringed out on some technical. Look, my opinion, Kid and Law shouldn't have won. They shouldn't have won. That was their only way to win. Big Mom is a monster. Big Mom is equal to Kaido at his strongest. Then we find out she could sacrifice her own life force. She gave up 1 year. What if she gave up 10 and just destroyed the entirety of Onigashima and Wano at the same time?
She could have did that too. That would have been scary as shit.
Yeah. Now, could she have died from it? Absolutely. She gave up a year in her life. Her and Kaido are just bathing in lava. That's all we have to go by. And we know they can tank some shit like that. We absolutely know that.
If we going off of my bad for cutting you off. If we going off of Puddin', I think Puddin', she didn't confirm it, but the way Puddin's acted, because Puddin', she got caught by the Blackbeard pirates. The way Puddin's acting as if Big Mom's dead. So
yeah, I believe.
Like I said, there's no confirmation, but the way. How I forgot the chapter how Puddin'.
It's because she couldn't see her she couldn't feel her no more, something like that.
Something like that, and I'm guessing that's for her. I'm guessing with her particular powers, for her to feel people and stuff like force energy and stuff like that. If she can't feel that person no longer, that means the person's dead. I'm not saying she's dead, but I'm guessing going off of what Puddin' is saying about her, I'm guessing she's dead. Now, Kaido, on the other hand, I don't think Kaido's dead at all.
How many major villains have died in the series?
Yeah, but if he is, he is. I think serves his purpose.
I think those
Yeah, he
are
had a
the
good death.
first real villain deaths in the series because they were monumental, like big
Yeah.
occasions.
Now, thematically, I think it makes sense because, like Whitebeard said, this is no longer our era.
Yeah.
I think it would make sense for all the older admirals to die. I mean, not admirals, Yonkos, sorry. The older Yonkos to die, but I just don't see it. Now, Kaido taking Luffy's attack from Gear 5, he was literally fighting a god. Like, Kaido was a deified monster in the form of a dragon, fighting the sun god.
Oh my
So,
god.
lost. But let's look at this from an outside
Kaido fought like 50 people
major
to that
villain.
point.
No major villain has ever died.
Nah.
That's true, but I feel like that.
Not they're dead.
I feel like this was a milestone for
Oh, it
Luffy
definitely was.
to get that. Like, this is like him really stepping in and being a Yonko. So I think he needed to kill Kaido. On top of the fact of all the horrendous shit Kaido has done, Kaido needed to be gone.
What I'm about to say, I love a good villain. So Doflamingo and Kaido, man, those two characters made it hard for me to root against them. Like,
Bro, I love
Doflamingo
that.
was the most heinous motherfucker in the show. Like, the fact that you develop a fruit and the name of it is Smile, and to find out the reason why it's called Smile is because the defect of it is if it goes wrong, it causes people to laugh forever. Like, in that sense of his own, it's heinous.
But
But
that
I
wasn't
love it.
That wasn't Dofi's idea.
It wasn't, but it was heinous. It was
That
Orochi's idea, and
Orochi's
Orochi's a
bitch
piece of
ass.
shit. Roach is a piece of shit. Now that's a motherfucker who had an OP devil fruit, but didn't know how to fucking use it.
Wait, what abilities did the Devil Fruit have besides the Hydra?
That's it, pretty much.
That's all you need.
That's
Well,
me
That's
personally.
that's
I
better
would- I
than
would
over
take
half
advantage
the
of that.
devil fruits in the show.
Like me, I would have taken advantage of that. I'm not about to show these guys that I'm literally Hydra. No, fuck that. I'm gonna bring out one dragon head. That's it, and I'm gonna play dead. The fool tried to play dead, resurrected his dead cousin, what the fuck he was, told him to paint a masterpiece, and still fuck. And the nigga didn't even question the fact that the bitch that was supposed to be dead is playing a fucking song from in his fucking face. He didn't question that shit. He was so fucking happy. That's what you call pussy whip right there. Nah, Queen is pussy whip. Queen pussy whip. That man was heated over ass that he couldn't give a shit. Dude hit a whole female over the fact. He said every time I called her, she will always find the reason not to come. That shit hurt. That shit hurt that bad, bro.
That nigga Queen said today's the day. I had
Crying.
enough.
Queen said, bitch, you been dodging me for the longest.
But that'll be it for this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification button. You know, let us know how you feel in the comments. If you agree with us, if you think some of our theories are smart, crazy, stupid, like Cobra, or whatever.
So,
So yeah, enjoy your night.